Today we're exploring the age-old WWE rivalry between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. In this video, a new chapter has begun in the rivalry. Beyond the ring, we go to MyGM to see who can draft better, put on the better show, and who can ultimately win GM of the year. All right, look, man, so we're here. We are here in MyGM. We're just gonna throw them in here. Look, so we got Stone Cold, beginner's luck, whatever. We're just gonna put him on SmackDown. We're gonna put him on SmackDown because Vince has the Raw red shirt, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go 15-week duration. We're gonna have the default draft pool, manual draft settings, and let's go ahead and start this. Like I said already, we're going to do the recommendations. You see the bottom left of the screen. We got recommendations. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Karrion Kross, Asuka. Looks like SmackDown is drafting Roman Reigns. That's a good draft for Stone Cold, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like Raw, Vince McMahon wants the man, big time Becky Lynch. Moving on, round 2, SmackDown wants Kyle O'Reilly. That's who SmackDown is going to get, and Raw is getting Drew McIntyre. SmackDown's gonna get Asuka. So everything's working out so far. Vince McMahon likes Sakura Tozawa, so that's who he's going to take. SmackDown looking at the synergies, a face fighter in Asuka and a heel bruiser in Mandy Rose. Let's go ahead and pick that for Stone Cold. Raw wants Finn Balor. That's who Raw is going to get. SmackDown now moving on. Their recommended wrestler for round 5 is Seth Rollins. Round 5 for Raw is Eric. Round 6 for SmackDown is John Morrison. Round 6 for Raw, Bianca Belair. Okay. I think it's going well right now. You know, I got Corey Graves, Byron Saxton, Michael Cole all in my ear right now. I'm just trying to ignore it. SmackDown. I was gonna say Raw. SmackDown wants Titus O'Neil. That's who SmackDown is going to get. Raw getting Candice LeRae. Naomi to SmackDown. Let's see who's going to Raw. Sheamus to Raw. Tamina to SmackDown. I usually end around the round 12. I usually end at round 12. I can keep on going if I wanted to, but I don't like doing that. We're just gonna keep it moving. Round 10, Austin Theory. Raul Mendoza for SmackDown in round 11. And we got Trent Seven for Raw in round 11. Last pick of the draft. Let's go ahead and be different. Let's go ahead. Hello. So what's Tyler Bates? So they're recommending a face specialist. I'm going to go ahead and choose Montez Ford for SmackDown as their final pick. Let's go ahead and choose Vince's last pick. He wants a heel specialist on the women's roster, and I like Natalya, so let's go ahead and choose Natalya for him. Yes, we're going to choose Natalya, and we're going to finalize the draft from there. Stone Cold's roster is looking good. Roman, Seth, Kyle O'Reilly. That's a nice roster. Moving on, confirming Vince's roster on Raw. We got, it's looking like a good roster too. Bianca, Becky, Drew, Finn, Sheamus. That's a good roster, I'm not gonna lie. They both got good rosters. Let's go ahead and make sure that each are even. Yeah, they both have 12. Let's go ahead and get to the first week of each GM show. We got SmackDown here, whatever. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to a wheel spin to see who will be the Universal Champion. All right, look, we are here with the wheel decide. We're going to spin the wheel to see who the champion will be. We have Ivar, Raul Mendoza, Montez Ford, Roman, Kyle O'Reilly, Seth, John Morrison, and Titus O'Neil. It's all 8. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see who the Universal Champion for SmackDown will be. And the Universal Champion will be Seth Rollins. Let's go ahead and add that to him. All right, we're right back here, back to back with the SmackDown Women's Championship wheel. We have Naomi, Tamina, Asuka, and Mandy Rose. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel to see who the SmackDown Women's Champion will be, and it's looking like it's Mandy Rose is the SmackDown Women's Champion. Let's go ahead and apply that. All right, as you can see, we have our champions applied. Let's go ahead and confirm selections. Let's go ahead and move on to week 1 of this video, of this challenge, and we're just gonna do it right now. We're gonna get it out the way. We're going to hit the right stick, and this will auto book the show. It's gonna be totally random. I don't even think it makes sense sometimes, but that's what we're gonna have to deal with. And yeah, let's auto book this week 1 of SmackDown. Ooh, okay, so we got Roman and Kyle O'Reilly, we have Seth and Titus, and we have Tamina and Naomi in the main event. All of these go together. Specialist and Bruiser goes together. We got a tables match as the opener. I don't think that whenever you auto book they do promos, so I'm just gonna give them like a charity or something. Let's go ahead and do that charity for both of them. Who has the best? John Morrison has a 4, like that. Okay. And there's nothing to buy or anything. I'm gonna get these power cards out of the way because there's no other place to use them, not even at a pay-per-view, so you might as well use them in week 1. So let's use it on Raul Mendoza because he has the lower stamina, or the higher stamina. My apologies. Let's use Birth of Legends on 6 random superstars to increase their popularity by 6. First we got Naomi, then we got Kyle O'Reilly, got Raul, we got John Morrison, Montez Ford, and Mandy Rose. We are here in week 1. Week 0, no data. Technically, we're at week 0, but we're at week 1. Go ahead and confirm booking and move on to Raw. All right, we are back on the wheel, and we are going to spin it. We got Sheamus, Dexter Lumis, Austin Theory, Trent Seven, Drew McIntyre, Akira Tozawa, Finn Balor, and I think we already said Eric. Let's go ahead and see who the WWE champion is going to be. It is going to be Dexter Lumis, his first championship ever. His first WWE championship ever. We are now doing the WWE Women's Raw Champion. Let's go ahead and simulate Natalya, Candice LeRae, Bianca, and Becky. Let's see who the Raw Women's Champion is going to be. It is Natalya. Natalya is your Raw Women's Champion. Let's go ahead and apply those titles to each wrestler. All right, week 1 of Raw is here. We're gonna go ahead and apply these power cards. Beginner luck to Trent Seven, I think that was, and then we're gonna do This Is War. We're gonna auto book the first week of Raw. Let's see who is on here. Akira Tozawa, Drew McIntyre, Natalya, Becky, and Finn and Eric. Let's go ahead and confirm our booking. I know I went through that one a little quicker, but that's because we know what we're looking at, what we're doing now. I'm gonna confirm booking and let's simulate this first week. Okay, so we have SmackDown and Raw. They kind of were close, but it looks like I can't tell if Raw won that or SmackDown. I think SmackDown won it by a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I think SmackDown won that. It looks like SmackDown's gonna be in the lead, but let's go ahead and confirm that here. It should say SmackDown is ranking number 1. There it is. And it should say Raw is number 2. By how many fans? Not that many fans. As you can see, here's the rundown of SmackDown and Raw real quick. Let's go ahead and continue on to the pay-per-view. All right, look, man, we're at the pay-per-views. Here is the show. We got Raul Mendoza, Ivar. Then we got the tag team. There's no titles on the line because Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are a tag team, and that's their rivalry right now. And then Mandy Rose and I believe Asuka are the other rivalry that didn't make the card, but would have been a title match. But it's whatever. Tamina and Naomi have the higher rivalry, so that's why they are on the card. And Asuka and Mandy Rose aren't. Let's go ahead and simulate these. Go ahead and simulate this. As you can see, both titles are on the line in Raw side of things. Let's go ahead and simulate this. See who had the better pay-per-view in it. SmackDown might have surprisingly had the better one. Yeah, SmackDown had the better one. That's crazy. I thought Raw had it because of the title matches, but it looks like that's not what happened. Let's go ahead, move on. Where things are at right now, we have Seth Rollins champion, Mandy Rose champion, Austin Theory champion, Natalya champion for Raw. But look at the fan differential. It's really close right now. It's really close. Let's see what it is like at the next pay-per-view. Let's go on and continue ahead. All right, here are the results of the TLC pay-per-view. We have Mandy Rose and Asuka. We have Raul Mendoza and Ivar, Tamina, Naomi. The same matches except elevated ratings. Good ratings from each show. It looks like this is a tough one. I don't know who's gonna win this, but this is Raw side, both titles on the line. Really good matches. Let's go ahead and continue on. It looks like SmackDown is in the lead by quite a bit. We have Seth Rollins, Mandy Rose still the champs, Austin Theory, Becky I believe are still the champs in their own right. I forget, but this is how it's looking so far. Stone Cold stays in the lead. I mean, Vince McMahon has to be stunned, no pun intended, because Vince McMahon is the owner of WWE. How can you not be a good GM whenever you know what you're doing? Stone Cold is he just knows what people want, I guess. But let's go ahead and move on to, I believe WrestleMania is next. So let's go on to WrestleMania Mania, the show of shows. Maybe Vince pulls something out. Let's see if Vince can get his way back into first. But as of right now, leading up to WrestleMania, Stone Cold is in that spot. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so I planned on booking these matches myself, but it looks like, look at this, like I go in here and we got Roman and Kyle O'Reilly injured. Auto booking is kind of trash because it just books the same rivalry over and over again until people get hurt. So this is SmackDown side of WrestleMania. Let's go ahead and confirm booking. All right, same thing happening over here. I'm pretty sure we got people injured. Maybe we don't, but I don't think we do actually. Oh, let's see. So Sheamus and Trent are on a, let's replace that with, first off, let's make this a title match. Let's go ahead and make this a title match as well. This is the WrestleMania show for Raw. Let's go ahead and confirm our booking. All right, as you can see, Raw completely won that, but I feel bad for SmackDown because their main rivalry, which is this Seth Rollins, Roman, Kyle O'Reilly, and Montez Ford rivalry, was their main thing going. But another thing I forgot to do, I forgot to put the titles on the line on SmackDown. Mandy Rose and Asuka would have had at least a 4-star. Seth versus Montez would have had at least a 3. I feel bad that I kind of screwed SmackDown there. I didn't mean to. Looks like Raw won this WrestleMania, but did they win the GM mode? Raw ended up taking the GM mode last second. Vince McMahon always has a plan, and he takes it away, and he stuns Stone Cold Steve Austin. I feel like I screwed SmackDown. I definitely forgot to book those 2 title matches, and I feel like that's what carried Raw to that victory. But I think the final couple weeks Raw was already winning in the ratings, so maybe it's not my fault, but I'm gonna say that it is my fault. I feel bad for Stone Cold. Vince McMahon comes out on top. I don't know how he does it, but he did it at WrestleMania, and wow. Vince McMahon is your GM of the year. That WrestleMania week really took it. Like, it literally took it. Look at if you see, week 14, Raw is below SmackDown. All SmackDown needed to do was put on a good WrestleMania. If I put those titles on the line, SmackDown wins. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But what a story. Vince McMahon stuns Stone Cold Steve Austin and wins MyGM. That is a point for the McMahons. That is a W, and that's wow. I'm honestly astonished. I didn't think that Raw would even get close, even with a good WrestleMania. But Raw ended up winning. That's crazy. That is going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead, like and subscribe if you're new. It's greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel tremendously. If you want to see something crazy, go ahead and click this video here to see some slashing action in WWE 2K22. Turn on post notifications to never miss another drippy video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.